Prime Minister Modi's tweet on the Citizenship Amendment Bill says, I want to assure my brothers and sisters of Assam that they have nothing to worry after the passing of the CAB. I want to assure them no one can take away their rights, unique identity and beautiful culture. It will continue to flourish and grow. The need for the Prime Minister to really come out with this tweet is very clear. There has been, in fact, a continuous incidence of violence across Assam since yesterday when the Citizenship Amendment Bill was passed. And Athar, our consulting editor, is joining me live on the broadcast. Now, Athar, it not only started yesterday, it is on ever since the government cleared its intentions that the CAB will come. First, it cleared the Lok Sabha hurdle. Then only we saw how the entire Northeast really erupted in violence.
Well, absolutely. The Prime Minister, I believe, realizes it's important for him and his party and his government to reach out to the people to try and justify the amendment bill, the Citizenship Amendment Bill that his government has just passed in Parliament. In fact, yesterday when the Prime Minister met the BJP parliamentary meet as well, I believe, and we carried that story, Preeti, the Prime Minister instructed his ministers and his top lieutenants in the BJP to take the message to the people, to try and get the message across. He also, in fact, has directed his colleagues in the government as well as his party to make sure to counter what the BJP calls is propaganda and fear-mongering over the CAB. Remember, yesterday also throughout the day, we heard BJP leaders speak in Parliament, and they kept stressing on the point that the opposition, in their view, is creating unnecessary fear with the respect to the CAB, especially in the northeastern states. Now, this particular tweet also indicates the Prime Minister realizes that, and since we've seen protests yesterday just going from strength to strength, that the army had to be called in both in Tripura as well as in Assam and parts of the northeast as well. There are 3 columns of the army today in Tripura. Many others, of course, being airlifted from Kashmir to Assam. The situation is very grim in these particular states, and the protests are still continuing, even though the army is taking out a flag march. Given all of this, and in this particular context, it's not really surprising, Preeti, the Prime Minister has had to tweet himself, and you can also expect more and more outreach, if you will, from top members of the cabinet as well as top members of the BJP to work on what the Prime Minister has directed and take their message on the CAB to the people of Assam and the northeastern states. There is, of course, a lot of resentment clearly on the streets of Assam.